everyone. We are live. This is Mary Alice. I am in Connecticut, and I am so happy that we have Namya Joshi joining us from India. As I just have to lead this conversation into the fact that we are hosting a global impactor cohort right now. And all of the members are adults that are willing to work and learn alongside their students. But Namya is our only student representing herself. And the accolades, the resume that Namya has is incredible. She just recently won the President Award in India. She's a Minecraft mentor. I feel like you are an ambassador to so many tools. And you are at a very, very young age, and you are committed. You are an incredible change maker, committed to making positive change. And to have you as part of our cohort, but as well that we get to go live with you right now because you are willing to teach the adults in our cohort how to use Minecraft in the classroom. My heart is 10 sizes too big. I am so thrilled that you're joining us. And as you join us, will you please let us know? I love your hashtag, each one teach 10. Can you please let us know what that means to you?
So basically, each one teach 10 means like if I'm the one, I can teach or maybe share my knowledge with 10 more people. If they may meet maybe around 20 or one more people, so they can share their knowledge with them. So basically this creates a chain reaction, like each one teaching 10 and then that multiplies with 10. So this creates a chain reaction to make it more beautiful and impactful so that we can achieve the SDG goals as well. And in the same way, everyone gets educated and also get the knowledge that other wants to share with them.
Oh, this is wonderful. I want you to know we have some comments. Michael Drezick is joining in from Buffalo, New York, and Anthony Doyle is joining us from the UK, and they're both so excited to learn with you. So let us know, what is it that you're hoping to teach one and then teach 10? What's in store for us today?
Yes, so today we'll be basically learning about the features of Education Edition, how Education Edition, a Minecraft Education Edition, can be used in the classrooms. I'll be showing you one of my world as an example, and also we'll be learning how we can build an Education Edition. So it's going to be fun.
Okay, this is wonderful. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go in the background so you can have the full screen to yourself. I want you to know Julie Bennett is joining in from Ottawa, Canada as well, and she's so excited to be here and to learn from you. So sure. I'm going to go in the background. It is all yours, Namya.
Okay, so I'll start sharing. So I hope my screen is visible to you. I'll click on the slideshow. So hey everybody, this is Namya Joshi and I study in grade 8 in Satpal Middle School, Ludhiana in India. And basically I'm a Minecraft whiz as I create educational lessons in Minecraft for teachers, students, so that it can help in the educational field and also help in the classroom engagement using game-based learning. So basically, I used to do Minecraft just for gaming first. As you know, we all love gaming. But then it was due to an unplanned interaction with my teacher. There was a workshop conducted in our school wherein we just had to tell the teachers about Minecraft. And then I came to know, or I just thought that yes, we can take the education edition forward, wherein we can create all the things that we study in Minecraft, in the books, into Minecraft, so that visual learning can help us to understand all the concepts easily. So that's what we're here to learn today, Minecraft from the Education Edition version. So let me tell you why you can use Minecraft, and basically you'll get to know more about Minecraft if you're new to it. So this is what it helps you to gain. The first thing is to read engagement. So maybe there are two of the children that are not at all interested while studying in the classrooms. You can start using visual learning concepts excuse me. So it's basically not only Minecraft. If you start using pictorial graphs or visual learning games like Fortnite Creative, Minecraft, and many other, it will help to engage the students more, because I personally have felt that by reading it's not that clear, but when I see the concept in a visual form, I myself can easily understand that. So that can help in engaging the students, and they'll get more engaged, and they would love to learn from you when you're using visual learning. Next is collaboration. So it will help them to learn this skill when the two students will sit together. They'll brainstorm on ideas that how we can solve this problem. So this will help in collaboration. Next is creative exploration. So I have believed in this, that one thing that will never ever end up finishing is your creativity, because the more you keep on using it, the more big it'll become and the more strong it'll become. So unless you stop using it, and then it'll be gone forever. So it'll take time to come back as well. So it will help them to be more creative by bringing out various sustainable solutions to problems you provide them, and they build that for you, and then you'll be happy to see that yes, they are being creative, they're collaborating. And also it gives student centered outcomes, like I told you about the educational lessons. So you can create these lessons in Minecraft, wherein it will provide you student centered outcomes. So I'll quickly go through that again. Collaboration, creative exploration, learned centered outcomes. So now we come upon the educational edition features, how like it supports Minecraft in the classrooms. So first thing is access and personalization. So you just have to go and make your own account on Minecraft, and you can have your own ID and password for it. Next is you can set up your own world, wherein you can create whatever you would like according to your imagination and creativity. You can also bring learning to the students, like I told you about the student centered outcomes. So, bringing learning to the students is basically creating the lessons, or also making them create the lessons, because that can be used as an evaluation that yes, my children have understood it, because they're able to make the same concept that I taught them in Minecraft and demonstrate student learning. I'm sure you would like to give it a try, so let's get you signed up. Now, some of the things that I think my fellow students have faced is that they're not able to get the education edition. Don't worry, you can also work on the Java. So, for that, you just have to go to Minecraft.net. That is the official site of Minecraft. You can go to games, and then you have an option of Minecraft. There you'll have two more options. One is Minecraft Edition for Windows or the Java Edition. You click upon Java and you have to pay around, I think, 2000 rupees, that is INR. I'm not that sure how much it'll cost in dollars, really sorry for that, but you can check that out and you can download it after that. You can create and install, run the game. Make sure you give admin rights to your computer before you run and install the game, and go through the license agreement and privacy policy. And before that, make sure, but it will obviously ask you, but make sure you have an email ID and password, because that is what will be your username and password for the Java edition, and then you log in. But some of you who want to use the education edition, I use both, so I'm telling you about both of those, is you have to go to education.minecraft.net. There you have an option of tools. When you click upon tools, you have option of download. So this is what it'll look like. You can download for Windows desktop. If you have like store version, so you can download it from here. You have a Mac, iPad, it's your wish. You can choose whatever you want from here. Make sure you give the admin rights to download the education edition as well, because it is very important. Otherwise, it might give you lags and end up not working as well. And the education edition is paid as well, so you have to pay for it. and you can use your Microsoft O365 IDs for the Education Edition. Just set that up in the Microsoft 365 ID, and then you can start using the Education Edition as well. So just a second, let's move on. Now, let's come on to the Education Edition, where I'll be showing you one of my world, and then we'll start building the world as well. So this was the world that me and my two fellow teammates built for the Global Build Championship this year. So the task was to create a world wherein we have harmony and peace between all animals and humans. I know it's kind of tough, but we provided a solution and tried our best. So let's see what we've created. The name of the world is Harmony Minecraft World, and I'll take you into the world. Basically, it starts with a map that talks about what our world is going to be, and it comes here. So this is the entrance to our world, and here you go ahead. So this is the first solution that we've provided. Is like you have some of the houses over here, when you see animals, because due to COVID as well, we've seen animals coming on the streets and humans staying at home. It's like have it has been a lot of contrast. So it also provides a solution to prevent accidents on the streets and on the roads. So we have made the barriers wherein animals are allowed to go everywhere they want, except on the streets, because we care for them and we don't want them ending up in accidents and also causing damage to themselves and also to the humans. So in this way, the both of them can stay in peace. We have made a compulsion that each and every house should at least have two trees, so that the birds and the tree animals can live there peacefully. Next comes this extinction wherein we have like a lend a hand to stop extinction. So it was basically choose between five biomes, and we chose the plains. So we find more bees than bats, but we provide a solution for bees and bats both. So we want you to help us conserve bees. So please refrain from using pesticides on plants. In return, they will help to grow your garden and flowers will blossom. And then we have help conserve bats, and please refrain from killing them if found in your house. And in return, they will eat the insects, and there'll be no need for pesticides. So that's what we created for the Extinction Center. Now let's move on to the Education Center, where we have like this is the education center wherein they educate young children and also adults to be empathetic and kind towards the animals, and also control animal killing. So I'll quickly show you some of these solutions. It can be reduction of campfires and bonfires. Then it can be controlling the usage of fireworks, because I recently studied a case study wherein there was a cow, and because of fireworks half of the cow's face was burnt, and that caused a huge damage. But this can happen with any of the animal and also humans. So we should control the usage of fireworks, and that can also help in controlling forest fires. Next is a solution that we created a form of a story that you should always clean dry leaves in the forest areas, because if lightning strikes, it might cause a large scale forest fire. The next solution is usage of windmills to generate green energy that can help in reducing the level of global warming that also causes forest fires, and also usage of biogas instead of the LPGs. So I hope you like whatever we have provided as a solution, and I hope you take them into consideration and also start following them. Next is the Animal Rescue Center for the animals which are injured, and we totally take care of them. We don't put them into a room. So we have basically created the same kind of environment for the animals in the rescue center. And basically, we have chickens. I got an egg by mistake from the chicken. So Here, we're providing safety and support to the animals so that they can live safely, and after that, they are sent back to their respective areas where we found them from. So that is no burden for them living here as well, because we know we want them to have a good life living properly, properly in their areas. And after they're completely cured, we take them back to their specific areas. But we take more care of the birds because we don't want them to be stuck in an area like this. So that's why we have open areas for the birds. And after they're treated, they fly back to this habitat, and also our team takes them there. And this is one of the favorite solution of mine, that is let's harmonize. So basically, this is a place wherein we can have human cottages and animals living there. So humans can learn that what can be done for living in harmony with animals, and so as animals can learn living harmony with humans, wherein they can feed them, animals can have quality time with humans, and also we have a feed center wherein animals can be brought here, and humans can feed them, but totally they won't interfere in their daily lives at all. Nothing about harming them. They're allowed to go wherever they want, and humans aren't allowed to basically harm them, because everyone has a right to live. And one of the solutions that I provided earlier was windmills. I'll come to that after this solution. That was creating bee farms. I know we have them, but um, I wanted to spread out this. We wanted to spread out this, that we should have more of them so that this can help in preserving bees as well, and they can help to grow plants and also give you free honey, and also preserving bats to maintain biodiversity around the world, planting more trees, and this is the solution that is about generating green energy with working windmills to prevent global warming. Here we have drip irrigation, and this is crop harvesting, that is not using animals to carry the burden but doing it yourself, and also prevent stubble burning by creating that as the by producing electricity with the help of that, and also creating stubble, creating manure out of the stubble which can be used again. And the final solution is this inclined plane that can take up the load. I'll quickly show you how. So here it goes up using this inclined plane, and it comes down, winding down through the screw to the miners or any person who requires the load. So basically, we focus on not giving the load to the animals when you can already create an automatic machine that can help to bring down the load. And here are the miners who can take the load. So we stressed on these four main goals for creating our world. The first one was quality education, SDG goal number 4. SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. SDG 13, climate action. And SDG 15, life on land. So I hope you liked our world. Now I'll quickly start telling you how you can build all these stuff and how you can move around your world, because I'm really sure that you all are pretty excited for that as well. So I'll quickly close this world, and I think we can go around in this world as well. It's perfectly fine. I'll move that on later. So let's start. Um, so when you have created your own world, if you can see, you have an option of show controls down there. So just press the H key on your keyboard, on your laptop, wherever, and you can see that you have all the controls here. So this is an easier way if you forget that how you can move, fly, whatever you want to do. So the first thing is moving forward. So to move forward, you have to press W. To move back, you have to press S. To move towards the left side, you have to press A. And to move towards the right side, you have to press D. Don't worry, it's already on your screen. You can see it there. I'm going to repeat again for you. W forward, A left, S back, and D right. After you're done with that, you can also fly up. So that is double tap in your space bar if it is not enabled. And when you want to come down, you can either again double tap on the space bar or press shift. It's perfectly your choice. Next is your inventory. Remember, that is the main part of your building because you need your inventory to get the stuff. So just a second, I'll hide this from here. So when you click upon E, you can open your inventory. I know it starts from I, but in Minecraft, it starts when you press E, you can open your inventory. So you have gazillion number of things that you can use, and there are a lot of things basically that you can use to build in your Minecraft world, and you can explore them one by one because there are a lot and it take a lot of time me telling you about everything one by one. So it'll be good for me as well, and also for you if you can explore them yourselves and you come to know about different things and the aspects of it. And then we'll come to code builder later on because that comes in the advanced part. So I'll just click upon H so that you can't see that C anymore and you can focus on the screen. So now I'll be teaching you how you can build in your world. So let's start by just building maybe a 6 by 6 house. So you press E. Now to take a block, just left click upon it, drag it, or just move your mouse and bring it in these hotbar slots. So these 9 tiny slots are known as the hotbar slots, and you can place and see 9 things at one time. But if you come to the second option here, you can place around 36 things because there are 4 rows. But you would only be able to see these 9 because if you see, I click on this cross button, I can only see these 9 slots. But when I press E again and I'm on this option, I can see the death 36 in total as well. So you can place, maybe if there are more than 9, you can place it here and just exchange the things, and that's it. So, excuse me, let's start by creating one of the world. Now, I hope you can see this black wavy line on the screen, this line. So this is the one wherein you have to place a block or destroy it. So to place a block, you have to right click on the mouse easily. And if you have to destroy the block, you have to left click. I'll repeat again. Right click for placing and left click for destroying. And then you move forward 1, W2, W3, 4, 5, 6. I think that will be too small, so let's make it 8 by 8. And here you go, 8. Now we're going to connect them in form of a square. So let me quickly do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you turn them. Now, obviously, a house cannot be just having one layer and your bed and everything. So we have to make more layers above this. Now, an easy way to remember this is when you place a block, just think that this is the grass block and you start placing the oak blocks. But now, if you find it tough to remember, just assume that this is your grass block now and you start placing blocks upon this easily. I hope it's clear. I'll repeat myself again. Just assume this as the grass block and start placing blocks there. And then you can connect it all over. And here you go. The second layer is ready. So I'll quickly make around 3 more. So this is the third layer. Really sorry for that. Third. Comes the fourth. And the last one, let's go for the fifth. And now we have to connect it with the roof. So let's take some kind of another block because this is already full using oak blocks. Let's see, let's kind of take some glass stained, maybe. Okay, let's take white stained glass. And it's very easy to remember how to make the roof. Another trick, if you forget, just think you're placing block in front of the corner blocks like this. Now assume that the corner block is this one and start placing blocks here. Don't worry, it won't fall unless it's a sand block or a concrete powder, because powder would fall obviously, and a sand block would also fall because it's powder in one way or the other. And then you can connect it all over, and then your roof is finished. It's done. Now let's make the entrance in the house. So for that, we go to the inventory again. We have a sheep here. And then we can grab ourselves a door. You have different kind of doors. So it's basically when you start, you have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of blocks. And according to the 6 kind of blocks, you have fences, you have stairs, you have doors, trap doors. But after that, you have different things. So we can start by taking a dark oak door, because that's my favorite and it looks pretty good as well. Now it's an 8 by 8 house, so we counted the fourth block. One, two, three, four. And we left click on these 2 blocks and remove it. Now we'll make it a double door, so we remove the next 2 as well. Let's replace these 2 by left clicking with oak blocks, and we'll place dark oak door inside. There you go, the main foundation of your house is ready. Now you go inside and place some things that you require. So we can grab ourselves a chair, but you call it stairs. In Minecraft, it's not a chair, it's a stair. And then you require probably a slab. So you can take any kind of slab you want. Then you require a bed. So you have different colors of beds in Minecraft. You can choose any. Let me choose a light blue bed. You also have flower pots. You can take a flower pot with the flower. You have different kind of flowers, but you can choose the one which you like. I like cornflower a lot because it's blue and blue is my favorite color. And then we require around 5 main things more that everyone knows and needs in Minecraft. But let's make this first. So I'll place around 4 of them. Just don't worry, when you place another one here, this one will get connected to these 2 and look like kind of a sofa. And then you can place these slabs here, or probably make it a little bit more bigger and place the slab here. Completely your choice. You can see the way you want it to be. And if you don't even want it, you want it to be kept like that, you can remove it because it's a small house. Next is the blue bed, so we can place the beds by right clicking. Just remember, it's a simple thing that to open anything or to place anything, you have to right click, but to destroy something, you have to left click. And then you can place the flower pot. So I think we can place the diorite slab here. And then we can place the flower pot on that with the flower inside. And now we require the main basic things that are in our house. That is the crafting table. I'll also quickly tell you what all of these mean. Then you have your chest. Then you require a barrel. Both are actually same, but I use both of them. Then you need a furnace. And I think that's probably what you require when you start for the first time in Minecraft. So crafting table is used to craft. So when you are in a survival mode, you won't get like everything for free. You have to make that in Minecraft using crafting. So basically, when you're using the creative version, you don't even have to care about it because you have everything available. But in the survival version, you have to craft everything. So for that, you need the blocks. Like probably I'm making something, a chest right now. I can grab my chest and then I can make whatever I want with that oak blocks I have. Next I require is a chest. So the chest is basically used for storage, and if you place 2 of them together, it becomes a double chest. And then you have barrels. So barrels and chests are basically the same, but this looks more old-fashioned. But it looks pretty good when you're placing them in your kitchen. And then you have furnace. So this is used for cooking meat, whatever you have in Minecraft. Also smelting iron blocks or any other block you would like to have. That's basically what you need in your house. So now just let's make the flooring. Now, one thing I would like to suggest you is if you're making your flooring out of carpet, make the interior first. And basically, even when you're building, make the interior first and then place the carpet, because I'll show you what will happen if you place carpets first and then you place the blocks. Really sorry, I had to take this. So if you see I placed the blocks, it flies in the air. That's because it makes a one block difference. Though a carpet might look like just 1 centimeter, but it takes the space of a block. So make the interior first and then place the carpet. But if you would like to make the flooring of a different block, then there's no need. You can replace the flooring afterwards as well. But if you want it to be of carpets, then make sure you make the interior first and then the flooring. So I'll quickly do this and then a small house is ready. Now I'll quickly tell you a little bit more things that you require. First is saplings to grow trees. Next is bone meal, that is a fertilizer to grow the tree faster. Then you have water bucket, and you have spawn eggs. Something one of them you can use and try everything in the end. And let's take a block. Then you have boards and signs. Boards, posters, and slates are the same thing. It just goes bigger and bigger when you use it. So the first thing is your saplings. So just place them at a gap. Don't place them together. They won't grow. And after that, it might take time to grow, but if you want, you can use bone meal. And you can see, as soon as I right clicked on that, it grew instantly into a tree. Right click, a tree, and another tree, and the last one. Then you have water bucket. So maybe we can make a small well here. Then you can dig out the grass in it, left clicking, and by right clicking, you can place the water within the water bucket. And there you go. Then you have spawn eggs. See, I think you might have noticed we have lots of animals in here because they are spawned using these spawn eggs. So I can spawn various animals, you can explore them. So the first one is a chicken. So here you go, we have few chickens. Nobody would want so many chickens at their place, but I had to teach you how to spawn the eggs, that's why. You have boards, posters, and slates. They're the same, just the size matters. So a board is a basically 6 block big board. A slate has a space of 2 blocks, probably 1 block, and a poster takes a space of 2 blocks. But a board takes a space of 6 blocks. It's big. And the sign is just a replica of a slate. Just is the thing that differs is board will have only one color, slate will have only one color, but the signs can have 5 different colors because it's made from that kind of block. Because this is an oak sign, you might have dark oak sign, many other signs that you can use. So I hope you all are clear how we can use the basic building of Minecraft. If you have any doubts, you can quickly, just not quickly, you can ask them to me. So I'll stop sharing.
That was absolutely incredible. In the feed, I was just talking about what a patient teacher you are. I actually feel like I could build in Minecraft just because of how patient you were and all of your attention to detail. I never knew you could have like a menu bar up there Can you let us know, what do you have to, like, it was like I could see about moving forward, moving backwards if I was to fly.
Yes.
What was
When
that?
you press when you press the H key, you can see all the things that it tells about because some of them might forget. So I'll just quickly type that in the chat box of the live stream. It's the H key. When you press that, you can see all the things.
This is wonderful. Well, I'm just putting up some comments. Lori has joined us. I know she joined us with her son. Here's another comment to add up. We need more people like you. I agree. I mean, what a fabulous teacher you are.
Thank you.
I know. Mr. Dresik was putting up, I don't know what that was specifically, but you did something and he was like, I didn't know that. What a great tip. So this was really fantastic. And I feel like I've watched my son play, but not to the level of what you've just created. And I don't know if he's ever taught me the way that you just explained to us how to do this and to show that world. How long does it take to build a world like that?
Probably 5 minutes.
Hold
Like
on.
that's the word. Okay, okay. That word which I just showed you.
No,
That was that.
the first one.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That took us like about a week because it was a partnership and we had to think about brainstorm ideas, and it took about a week. But if one of the person would make it alone, probably 3 to 4 days.
Okay, because I was thinking that. In fact, I was writing in our group cohort DM about how long, holy smokes, how long does it take to build a world like that? Because the details and how teachable, how you connect it to all the SDGs, it really, you are fantastic. Here's another, let me put up another. Thank you so much. I mean, really, you are extraordinary. Now, as part of this cohort, I know that you got to meet with Mr. Dresik today too. I know we're going to go live again with a project. Do you want to share anything about what might come when we go live next? Because that will be your impactor, which is really to us how we use technology for good and how we can make a positive impact in our own community. You want to share anything?
Yes, so basically, we are thinking about creating a world that focuses on digital citizenship, what it is basically about, but not the way you're thinking that it's going to be this is citizenship and this is what I can do. It's going to be lots of things as an aspect. It's going to be a challenge. I
I
can give that hint. A
I think
challenge
I think
to earn the badge of digital citizenship.
I think that is absolutely fantastic. Um, oh, here's another question. Do you work with your friends online via Realms? I don't even know what that means.
Like that can be used. I use that when I use the like the Minecraft normal version, but when I'm working on the education edition, then I host my world so that they can join my world.
Wonderful. And it looks like Victoria and her daughters were able to join live as well. And I know from before that Victoria's daughters have not used Minecraft before. And I'm telling you, what a great introduction. If anybody, I'm going to recommend somebody that is just starting out. You are the teacher. Here we go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's Anthony's writing from the UK. If my company can help sponsor a Realms Plus membership for your team, Namla, let Mary Alice know. And then here we have one more comment. So that is absolutely, this was wonderful. Now, before we end, I want to make sure you get to share all the incredible things that I know that I barely I scratched the surface. This big award that you just got, the President's Award, that just happened, didn't it?
Yes.
And will you share like what that means, like the significance of that award?
Yes, so that is the highest civilian award for a child in India under 18. So it is basically called the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Shakti Puraskar. So it is the President Award for a child. And I came to know about the award. I'll tell you the story as well. So I don't have my own phone. My mother got an invite from a lady, and she's wanted to invite me in a group. And she'd put a security that someone unknown cannot take her into the group. So I asked her that, "Hi, who's this?" She said that you've been selected for the award, and I also further inquired that, is this the final list or the shortlisted one? But then, unfortunately, my mother had to go to school, so I could not uh, have a touch been in touch with her. But then, when I turned on my laptop for the online classes, I checked my inbox. I got a mail from the government of India that you've been selected for the award, but it's supposed to be kept as a secret till 25th, and I got to know 21st. So it was 4 days I was supposed to be mom and not tell anybody about that award except my family. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was shocked that what happened. I was never expecting this because it was like a dream come true for me. And then on 25th, we went to the district collector's office in our city because it was online due to COVID. But they'll be inviting us to the capital of India, that's Delhi, very soon. When the situation gets better, we'll get to meet our prime minister, the president, and we'll have an interaction with them. So on the online platform, we got to see our prime minister interacting. First time it was for me to see him interactive live with the students, though I could not get a chance to interact with him because of the time. But when I go to Delhi, I'll be surely interacting with him because he'll interact with everyone who got the award. And but he took my name in the end, and my ears just burst off. Did I hear the right thing? I was so happy, giving from ear to ear. And when I went to school, my school as well, um, so as soon as I entered the auditorium, everyone stood up and started clapping, and it was like I used to clap there for the chief guest who used to arrive, but I never thought my school would invite me as a chief guest for the first program they had for after COVID. So it was basically I was thinking that it was still a dream, but then I pinched myself and I said, no, it's not a dream. It's like literally true. And that was the happiest day of my life ever.
I'm so glad that I asked that question and we got to hear the whole story from you. If you had any advice for any young students out there, because you are such a model, such an inspiration, what would like how to get started for students that might not already be there out there really demonstrating their learning through different social media platforms?
So I would say you should keep on exploring new things because this COVID helped me a lot to explore myself, the thing that I liked. And basically, I've groomed more and a lot during the COVID period because I think I would not have got that much time to do whatever I did in COVID, unless if I would go to school, because 6 hours would be gone in the school and I did not even have any time to do anything. But I would surely tell you to follow your passion, the thing that you like. It doesn't matter that you have to do the same thing the other person is doing, because I see that in my classes as well. Because there are some of the students that think, if he's doing that thing, I'm supposed to do it as well because he's getting all the fame, so I want to get it as well. But you don't understand that um, if you start copying others, if like he's doing the wrong thing, you start doing as well. So you should not like do what others want to do. You should do what you want to do and bring that forward, not bringing what other want to do. That it's good to do that, but you should also focus on what you're thinking, so that people can come to know about your work. They can understand your perspective as well. And maybe that can be a good perspective, and students and teachers can start liking your ideas in the end, and they can be used in the classrooms. And I would also say that you should keep on sharing your learnings with others. Never keep it to yourself, because I said I believe in each one, teach 10, and I want others to believe in this as well, because it is for your own mutual benefit. It's not like you're doing a favor to them, you're doing a favor to yourself as well, because your concepts get revised when you are teaching them. Because I probably would say that it's been a month since I took a lesson, and my concepts got revised today when I shared my learning with you all. So that helped me as well as it helped you.
I love that. I want you to know, Lori had that one, she had it, wrote that comment previously about your Rube Goldberg creation.
Yes, I have that with me.
At some point, maybe we'll have to come back so that you get to
Yes,
know that. And
sure, I would love to.
this was just an absolute joy to have you join us, to have you as part of this Global Impactor cohort, but to share your learning so enthusiastically. This was absolutely wonderful. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
All right, terrific. And I know that we'll be coming back live with you probably sometime in March, end of March, as part
Yes,
of your way to display your Impactor project. And I just can't wait. So we'll
yes,
make
me
sure that
too.
everybody that's joined you live today gets to join you in a month as well.
Yes.
So thank you to everybody who joined us today. And thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
wonderful.
you. Have
Bye-bye.
a nice day. Bye.